Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and every year, this time of year, I realize just how quiet that it was during the year. And now I have these kids that are starting to be at home more often, and now I have to do more yelling to get them to do their thing and to not run in the house and all that different stuff. So here we go again. The summer seems to be even busier for me sometimes because I have to do a lot more carting around and different things like that. But that's okay. Okay, got this from Brian Melancholy XRP at Mike Honcho _11. And he sent me this. This is Barry Silbert is being cool about the whole Peter Schiff thing, being anti-Bitcoin and all that. And I agree with him here. I think Peter Schiff will be in digital assets before it's over. But in the meantime, he is staunchly defending gold. Huge props to Peter Schiff for being the only gold bug willing to publicly defend gold and engage in the Bitcoin versus gold debate. Amazing to me that a $8 trillion asset class has so few public advocates. The bench of informed Bitcoin proponents is super deep and growing. So anyway, I thought that was cool of him to be that way towards Peter Schiff, and I think we all should really. I did call Peter Schiff out a little bit, but I told him I was a big fan of his, and I am a big fan of his. I just think he's got the gold. I think he's looking at this as gold versus digital assets, and I think it should be totally different. I think it should be gold and precious metals on the same team as digital assets. I think it's the perfect complementary business that he could get himself into. Next. This is what we covered this morning. Now, this poor guy, I'm sure, is starting to feel a little bit of pressure. This is the guy awake, and he's at Mr. Level Up. Now, this is the same. This is the guy that I showed you the video from this morning, and how he was making predictions of 4 bursts, and those bursts were his prediction was that those 4 bursts would run up the price of XRP all the way up to as much as $200 over the course of the next few months. The first, second, and first burst, I think he said it already happened. Second and third were imminent from what he was saying. And so now you can go to his Twitter feed and you can see kind of how people are asking him, okay, where are we at, and this type of thing. So go check that out when you have a chance. As an FYI, the market, I'm going to do a little refresh here so you can see what's going on. As of right now, XRP in the last hour is up 0.12%, and 24 hours minus 1.89%. So none of his predictions have come true yet. Okay, next, this is from Sean Schaefer at Sean Schaefer 10. And he sent me this video right here. Now what this is the IL Interledger Protocol Summit 2019, sponsored by Coil and Spring. And in this video right here, you can go to Interledger Protocol on YouTube to see this. This is Ethan Beard, who runs the Spring Initiative. The summit kickoff, he's giving a little speech here. That's worth your time to go watch it. Now, right after that, I saw this tweet right here. And this is from @Stewart_XRP. ILP Summit 2019. Evan Schwartz, State of the Interledger. What is the Interledger total addressable market size all? Wait, what is the Interledger total addressable market size all? I'm not sure if that's worded right, but here, this is what he's referring to. Watch this. This is pretty amazing. Right there is where we wanted to. I'm gonna pause that. They put this up. The Interledger's total addressable market size (TAM) is, and they had question marks. And then when they answered the question, the answer to the question was all of the money. In other words, the way they're thinking of the interledger protocol is the way you should think of it when you look at this from an investment perspective. Those top, whatever you think they are, top 10, 15 digital assets, those are all going to be interoperable in this game. And what's important is that you think in terms of what is all of the money. Because right now, as of today, we've got about 248 billion in all of digital assets. Okay, so what is all of the money that all of this money that could be flowing through all of those? I can promise you, it's not 247 billion. Let's look at a graphic of what it is. Now, Ripple, these numbers here are out of date. Ripple has more like 16 billion in it right now. But look at all of the money in the world. Global debt obligations, 164 trillion. All money, 83.6 trillion. Stock market, 77.66 trillion. Physical money, 31 trillion. All gold, 8.2 trillion. Apple's valuation, 598 billion. Bitcoin, 105 billion. I can't remember where Bitcoin is in this right now, but it's somewhere close to that. But I think you see the point and you see where this is going, folks. Okay, next from Darth Ripple, at Ripple Darth. It costs the banks less to partner up with XRP than it does for banks to create their own crypto. How banks are pushing Ripple adoption more than ever before. I'm not going to go into this article really deeply, but you can go and check it out. Go follow him at Ripple Darth. He is a really good XRP community member. Next from Jamie XRP, at Jamie_XRP sent me this. I love this. Now you need to all go watch this. This is funny. Let me see here. Let me pause that. At DAHCRYPTKEEPER. This is a segment from Jeopardy, and the obvious thing for all of you, the ones of you listening to me, you know that the answer to this is Bitcoin is the future. This guy answers it in a much funnier way, and I'm not going to give it away, but you need to go watch it. It's hilarious. Okay, next from Brian Melancholy XRP at Mike Honcho_11 sent me this. Now, we've talked about this in the past. We've seen all of these articles. Oh, India, the India digital asset ban is still underway, and I've said many times, India is not banning Bitcoin. Russia is not banning digital assets. Russia is not banning digital assets, and China is not banning digital assets because they can't, and they know they can't. But they will float all these scary articles every now and then, probably for manipulation purposes. But Brian Melancholy wanted me to make the point here, introducing Kolodax, India's most innovative digital assets exchange. Buy, sell, trade top cryptocurrencies like BTC, ETH, XRP, and TRX. Get your KYC done now, as trading on Kolodax will start from 24th of May. So if you think that they're opening exchanges, but they're not, but digital assets are not legal in India, come on. Okay, next. This is from XRP Crypto Wolf. Central Bank of Russia expects crypto draft bill to be adopted in spring 2019 in accordance with the president's orders. A Russian official emphasized that all the draft laws are crucial for the country and will allow the implementation of new projects. Go Russia. Where are you at, United States? And next, this is funny, folks. Well, actually, it's serious and funny. First, this guy, I've gotten to where I really like his tweets. He calls himself Crypto Bitlord, and he's a popular YouTube or Twitter guy, 98.2 thousand followers, so he's a pretty smart guy. At Crypto_Bitlord. Well, he posted this video, which I thought was really good. He's working out in the gym, but he says, when markets are flat like this, don't get distracted by the noise. Stick to your game plan and remain patient. Well, I was watching this, and he makes a good point, and it's good for all of you to watch it, because he's making the obvious point that this day-to-day stuff is irrelevant. What's relevant is what we just talked about, things like that. I'm going to show you a couple other things that are relevant, but first, I wanted to show you something important. while I was watching his video. See, I thought that this guy was a Bitcoin guy and that he was making sarcastic comments about XRP and Ripple. Well, it turns out he's not. And I'm going to show you, I tweeted this out to show you that he's not. This guy, I said I thought maybe he was trolling the XRP community, but it turns out Crypto BitLord is a Ripple guy after all. Glad to know. Because when I was watching it, I saw he has a Ripple tattoo on his forearm. And so I put XRP. He needs an XRP tattoo next. But I thought that was good. I'm glad that he's actually a Ripple guy or an XRP guy, because I was hoping he wasn't trolling the community and just being sarcastic. Okay, XRP Bart copied me in on this at XRP Bart. Now we said, like he just said, what's important, you don't get distracted by the noise. What's important is these type of things. Those building and investing in crypto: Fidelity, NASDAQ, NICE, Yale, Harvard, Fairfax County Pension, Founders Fund, Union Square, Amazon, JP Morgan, Starbucks, A16Z, IBM, Facebook. Are you going to bet against the most successful companies and investors in the world? No, you're not. And that, my friends, is big picture. Go pump. And then this is big picture from CZ Binance, who is the CEO of Binance. We are seeing much higher order volumes, number of orders, than December 2017, January 2018, the peak. Trade, not order volume, in the USD is 1/3 of the peak, but BTC price is 1/3 and ETH price is only 1/5 of the last peak. Most other main alt prices are even lower. And so he's making the point that they've got much higher order volumes, numbers of orders than we did in the last bull market. Well, what that tells me is that what we've been talking about, all the multiple, the on-ramps we have, and I believe that this time is going to be so much different. And at some point, there is going to be a new money switch flipped. And when I believe that occurs probably in conjunction with backed opening. But when it happens, all these volumes he's seeing it's going to be more and more money, and it's going to be unbelievable. What you need to be doing, while if you haven't done it already, is you need to have your Coinbase. You need to open a Coinbase account for one thing. You can open a Coinbase account in the description of all of my videos. There's a link to go and do it if you haven't done it already. The other thing you need to do is you need to get a Ledger Nano S, so that once you buy your digital assets with Coinbase, you can send them to your Ledger Nano S. You can get one of these in the description of all of my videos. And finally, I wanted to show you this before I go. This is for all of you that got here early to the party. It says, my boss arrived at work in a brand new Lamborghini. I said, wow, that's an amazing car. He replied, if you work hard, put all your hours in, and strive for excellence, I'll get another one next year. That's exactly right, folks. You and I are here for financial freedom, and we'll get it, but you have to hold. I'm a digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button, and tell your friends and family that this is about financial freedom. Thanks for listening.